Have you ever felt like you're ready to take on a new challenge, try something new, but there's like something invisible holding you back? That's a mental barrier. And today I'm going to show you 3 simple steps to help you break through these barriers and reach your potential. So the first step is to identify the barrier. Things may come up to you such as fear of failure, fear of taking that first step, limiting beliefs, negative self-talk, telling you can't do this, you don't deserve this, you'll never achieve this. All these things come up in your mind, but they're invisible. You can't see it, you can only hear it. One tip to help you start to identify them is to write it down. But write it down as an opposite. So when the voice comes and says, I can't do it, you need to write it down then. I can do this thing that I'm trying to do. I can achieve the goal that I'm trying to achieve. I will break through this moment in my life. Identify the barriers and meet them where they're at. You can't break what you can't see. So the first step is to bring it to light, shine some light on it, and make it the total opposite. So when you get that voice that comes to you and says, you can't run a business, you need to write down, I can and I will run a successful business. Teach your mind to change that negative self-talk. The second step is to reframe your thinking. So as I said before, when that voice comes to you, you change it over. But reframing your thinking is going one step further. So if, let's say, a thought comes and says you can't run a business, you're now going to reframe that and be like, I'm going to learn what I need to learn to help me run a business. I'm going to find out all the information I need to find out to help me run this business. We don't know everything at the beginning, but the more steps we take towards goals that we're trying to achieve, the closer we get to the goal. And the more you stand still because of these voices and these invisible chains, the longer it will take you to get to your goal. And I know this way too well because when I was writing my book, it took me longer to complete it than it would now that I'm so aware of the improvements that I've made and the steps that I'll need to take to speed up the process. But I can only confidently say that now because I've been through that process. I've been through the delays because I'm thinking, oh gosh, this book is not going to be good enough. Oh, but I don't know. Am I writing the right story? Is this the right story that I want to tell? Because I was able to push through those invisible barriers that were in my way, I was able to get to the end. But now when I do it again, I'll be much more stronger and much more confident to go ahead. So as I'm able to reframe, it's not that I don't know how to write a book. I don't know. I've done it before. I'm going to do it again. I've succeeded in this area before. I'm going to succeed again. I might not have succeeded in this area before, but I'm going to find a way to succeed this time. Reframing that thinking will take you so much further than you are right now. And remember, personal development is not about speeding through life or getting to where you want to get quickly. It's about getting to your next step. What is the next step that you need to get to so that you can get onto the next step and the next step? And remember, reframing all these things doesn't erase that invisible barrier, whether it's fear, whether it's a limiting belief, whether it's the lack of experience. It doesn't eliminate that. It just makes it less powerful. So instead of asking yourself, what if I fail? Ask yourself, what if I succeed? What if I actually achieve the thing I believe in my mind I can achieve? What if I get to the place where I'm living my best life? Those are the questions you need to be asking yourself. There's a great quote that says, when you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change. So think about reframing your thinking. And step 3, take small, consistent actions. Action is the ultimate breaker of barriers. Being able to take small actions consistently go such a long way. I had a barrier towards recording YouTube videos, and it went on for years. So now that I'm able to do them and do them more consistently, I feel so proud of myself. And that's what personal development is all about. Overcoming those silly little things that you knew you had to do but you didn't want to do. Constant action builds evidence that your barrier is not as strong as you thought it was. Because our mind is powerful and our mind can believe things that are not true. So, like myself, this is something so big that I've been able to overcome. I challenge you to choose an area in your life today and work on overcoming it. Take a small action. It could be the smallest action. And if you look at my videos, I started by recording really short videos, and I eventually started getting more confidence, and my ability to do the videos that I wanted to do has been growing, and I'm going to continue working on it so it can continue to grow. But if I didn't take the first step to do it, I will still be thinking about it and writing it in my diary. Today I'm going to start recording my videos. So for a final tip, mental barriers are not walls. They're just doors waiting for you to push through them. So don't allow any barriers that you have in your mind stop you from living your best life. Stop you from going after your dream. Stop you from bringing that vision that you have into reality. Look at me as an example. I literally never used to do YouTube videos. And if you go on my YouTube videos, my first videos are all voice notes. I just used to record my voice notes and upload it because I really didn't want to do YouTube videos. But I had to overcome that mental barrier that was holding me back. If this video helped you, hit the like button, do subscribe, and share it with someone who you believe is ready to break through some barriers. Like the video, share the video, and I'll see you on my next video.